Hello and welcome to another episode of Space Engineers. And here I am, sitting at my desk that I now have. I have been building quite a bit over the night and days and night and more days. It's been a while since I've actually recorded. Space Engineers has actually come out with an update within the time that I've been building. And it has been a slight challenge to get the game save to actually load in. And things are broken. A little bit. Not too bad. Well, at least at this point in time. Not too bad. But there are things that are not working. Hopefully I don't have too many problems with it. So I will be continuing this save. Gonna show you some things that I actually have going on other than the desk that you can see and the kitchen that I have behind me. So pop back into my character here and let's walk you through. I have storage boxes. I don't think I have anything in them yet. They're just there for decoration. I have a kitchen. Kind of basic. Wish I had one in real life this basic. Everything's just right there. Stove, just like my name. Oven. Is this a trash bin? Looks like a trash bin. That's got a cover. That's pretty cool. In the counter. Microwave. Stovetop. Microwave. That's pretty much all of my cooking in real life. Oven. That's just when I want cookies. And we got Clang Cola fully stocked because don't drink it. And then over here we got Cosmic Coffee, which is almost out of stock because, well, I drink coffee. And then moving on to this guy here. It's going to be a set of lockers, but it needs a display to finish making, so it is not finished yet because I can't make displays. We got a gun rack. That I can actually put guns in. Except for I don't have any guns because they take materials that I don't have yet. But that might be changing very shortly. I have a bed for bed things and toilet for toilet things and actually a little shower in here. And couches that I just haven't finished building yet. And then I'm hoping to actually put some LCD screens up here that will actually show me some information of what's going on in the base. And the rest of the hangars, it didn't get any work yet. I have a door though, which is kind of nice. One of the doors from the new update actually. And that doesn't really make much sense at the moment because the rest of the base isn't built, but I'm working on it. But that's just kind of some of the boring stuff, and there's a ship flying over there. No name, but it looks like it's going in the other direction, which is the direction I want it to go. Not too much has changed over here. And not much has changed over here either. Even though I'd really like to get this rock crusher up online. The thing that did change. I built some of the windows. Because I now have glass. Which I'll show you in a bit. And with the glass, I can also make ceramics. Which is what I need for this guy, but the ceramics take a material that I don't have yet. Or I don't have a lot of. Which is going to be all over here in the production building. Which I have worked on the most. It has roof. It has wind turbines. It's got lights on the ceiling. It has many more buildings outside. Which I'm going to take you inside and we'll start going through them. Not too much has changed on this side, other than I added this nice industrial beam. And, oh, it's kind of dark in here. Even though there is lights up there, I kind of put stuff in the way. I have this nice decorative shelf. And a access point that I can access inventory from there. And the door I already had. I do have this nice button, though, which turns on and off the ceiling lights. Buttons. Buttons are good. Alright, so these machines we had up and running. That we had up and running. This is the munitions factory I still don't have online. But this is one of the new ones, right up here. Which is the Microelectronics Factory. We have that up and running. Which produces the advanced computers, basic computers, sensor clusters, displays. But displays take plastic. Don't have plastic yet. And then thermocouples. And advanced computers I really, really need, but it takes plastic and gold wire. That's where my troubles are at the moment. Gold and plastic. Which plastic comes from the oil processing. That's where my problems are going to be. But let's continue on. The ammo factory is still not complete. I need titanium plates and advanced computers to finish it. Which I don't have access to a titanium yet. And advanced computers takes gold and plastic, which I don't have. Which hopefully I'll do some work towards that this episode. And then over here is where a lot of the new stuff is. This guy here is just the framework for the advanced assembler, which is later. I just placed him. That's where I want him. But this guy here is the guy that I had started building as ceramics furnace. Which this guy is going to produce me my armored glass, ceramic, and just the regular glass. Which is how I'm building the windows now and the lights. It takes glass. I can make glass for days because it just takes silicone. Silicone I get out from right now processing stone. So I got plenty of silicone. Ceramics takes silicone and carbon. Carbon is one of the byproducts of processing oil. And I don't have oil yet. So that's kind of the bottleneck right now is ceramics, or basically the oil processing and the gold. This guy is awesome. He can make glass. He can make windows. He can make doors. Really happy about having this guy online. And then we got this guy here. She's got this giant tube, which you can actually look right down. It's got some nice glowy bits inside there. They glow real nice. This guy is a cement kiln. He takes gravel, turns it into concrete. Then that's his only job. That's all he does. Makes concrete. Which then concrete I can use to, say, make these blocks over here. These are concrete blocks. And they just have more damage resistance than the light armor. Light armor has 2.5k of integrity. Concrete 3.08k of integrity. It just has more health. And then, as you can see, I also built this really beautiful, gorgeous gun. Which is all it's doing at the moment is looking gorgeous. It's one of the new guns from the update, but it takes ammunition that I don't have. So right now, enemies out there, please pretend that I have ammunition for this gun and stay away from my base. Please. I would really love to see that thing shoot. But I need to get through the oil processing to make plastics. And I need gold for advanced computers to get the munitions factory online so then I could start making the ammunition. And then I also need the stuff to start making gunpowder and stuff, which I also don't have. And I got all these enemies. I got that to the west and to the southwest. Enemies galore. Really want some ammunition. But anyway, part of that is this guy here, which is actually quite massive. And he also's got this really nice glowing bit here. And what this guy is the what do they call it? The oil cracker, which is part of the oil processing. Okay, so he just turns crude oil into various products. That's the whole description of him. But basically, he just takes crude oil and then turns it into all the different things that you turn crude oil into, like fuel, carbon, polymers, and sulfurs, I do believe is what you get off from processing crude oil. And he's got a catwalk built in up there, which I actually, off from the roof, built the catwalk up too, so I can actually walk around him up there, which is kind of neat. And then we have this guy, which is the Synthetics Factory, which is what handles the polymers and stuff after the oil cracking. Polymers come over here, which I have already stuck in all the polymers that I already have. And the whole reason I have polymers is from grinding down those unknown signals. I get a little tiny bit of gold, a little tiny bit of polymers and carbon and stuff from grinding those up and processing the scrap. Which I have just enough polymers to make some plastics. So I can make a little bit of plastics from those polymers. And then this guy also makes rubber, which I'm going to need for better tires on my rovers. It can also make synthetic polymers out of silicone, carbon, and sulfur. And that's, I guess, if you find carbon and sulfur without processing oil, because those are byproducts of processing oil, which you get polymers anyway from that. But I do believe you can find carbon and sulfur deposits by themselves, or there's other ways of making carbon, at least, that I know of. So that's if you don't have oil yet, or can't find it, or whatever reason, you can still make some polymers, so you can still make some plastics from that. It can also make buoyancy foam, which takes plastic. Buoyancy foam, gonna need that for boats. So once we start getting into oil, boats are gonna be a thing, which is really exciting, because then I can actually go to the other islands on this planet. And it also makes asphalt, which takes the gravel and the oil sand. So if I wanted to build a road, but I already have this nice road, except for up there where it got blown up. That's not so nice. But anyway, I have some plastics. 10 plastics. And why I'm excited about these 10 plastics is, I think it's actually the assembler here. which I can't actually get access to from here, so I'm just gonna have to do it through here. Assembler. I'm gonna take the 10 plastics, put it into the assembler, and it's actually, I think, already gonna make what I told it to make. Can I get there in time? Yes, there it is. The RO-1. That is what I'm really excited for. And now other stuff has just decided to kick in and start making stuff. But alright, there we go. Harpy? Yeah, you continue going that other way. I mean, obviously, this one rocket launcher is not going to do anything against that big of a ship that's probably loaded with rocket launchers. But I now have a rocket launcher. So let me... Oh, yeah. Oh, jeez. Okay. My first weapon. And it's a rocket launcher. Oh. This is great. This is real great because if we'll put it away for now to run. We come back over here to our cargo container. We have rockets. I mean, I hope they're still in here. Nobody stole my rockets, right? Yeah, there we go. We have rockets. We have rockets and a rocket launcher. Yeah. That gun? I don't have ammunition for you. You? Yeah, you just shoot rocks. The little guy that's on the other side of the base, one little guy, I mean, he shoots a round of iron that's propelled with hydrogen from ice. But for my personal self, I got rockets. So... Well, I mean, I need gold. I need some titanium. I need some oil. All of those things are located out there. Oil is actually like just on the opposite side of these mountains. But all these enemy bases around that way. There's no way I'm gonna be able to get around that side. Well, I mean, there's probably a way, but it's just gonna be terrible to get around all those guys and get to the oil. And it looks real nice right there, but I know there's more mountains on the other side of that hill. So to get to the oil, I'm probably gonna have to drive all the way back up to the copper, through the copper, and to the cobalt, which is 24 kilometers away. I'm gonna have to drive all the way to the cobalt and keep going. The road wraps around and it comes back down on the other side of the mountains. And that's probably how I'm gonna get to the oil. And then titanium, I do believe, is on that side of those mountains. And gold is even further. Is on the other side of these mountains. I mean, I can actually show you here if I pop in the camera and I just leave my character behind. We can come flying up over these mountains, and there's some desert. So I do believe one of these big white spots. That's one of the deposits. This one might be the silicone one. There's also this one here, and I think this one here is actually the titanium that we need. So I would like to visit there. Probably not in this episode though. I think I'm gonna go the other way towards the oil first before I go out here for titanium. And then to make gunpowder, I need niter. And the niter deposit's actually right over here. It's right here. So this is where I need to go. Start making gunpowder after I find gold somewhere enough to make enough advanced computers to make the munitions factory. Because gold is somewhere out here in this desert. Should be a big old deposit of gold. And I think it's actually in these sand dunes. Somewhere out here. Here. This should be the gold deposit. And there, you can't see it right now because this is just the camera. So it's not going to show buildings that I haven't traveled to yet with my character. But this desert is controlled by the Desert Raiders. And they have their headquarters right here on top of the gold. So this whole area is very hostile. But the sad thing is, I need to get there to get the gold, and up here to get the niter to make gunpowder. Gold to get the factory online, the niter to make the gunpowder. So that way I have guns to actually fight against those guys to get to the gold. But thankfully, I mean, I only need enough gold to actually get that munitions factory online. And I have a little bit of gold that I've been getting from these unknown signals, and I have purposely not actually checked to see how much gold I have to actually see if I can actually make enough computers, because I wanted to do that on camera. So this thing, I need 30 advanced computers, which is made by you. So we go into the production tab, 30 advanced computers. Give me 30. It's gonna take 90 gold wire and 60 plastic. Okay, and then if we go to the wire drawer, oh yeah, so actually, let's go inventory first. Gold wire, you got 9 gold wire there, 62 there. So I have 71. 71 so far. And, oh, it's right up top. I'm 90. 19. Need 19 more. If I'm doing my math right, I need 19 more. Wire drawer, make me 20. Do I have enough gold to make 20? 10? Oh my gosh. Okay, that was a weird little glitch. It made 12, and then it said it made them all, but then it still got... Alright, visual glitch. It made 12 of the 20 that I need. It still needs enough gold to make 8 more. Okay. And then I need... So I don't have enough gold wire. Can I make enough plastics? Need 60. And no, I do not have enough polymer to make, because this is what's available and this is what's required. I don't have quite enough gold, quite enough polymers to make the computers. And then I already know I don't have enough titanium to make the titanium plates, because I already put the 6 in there that I had. So, ammunition is still going to be a problem. But, rocket launcher. Rocket launcher could be solution. Could be. The only reason I have rocket launcher is because one of those supply caches, the friendlies attacked it, their ship, blew it up. And then in the scrap pile, I found rockets. So, we came across that supply drop to the north that we showed and then walked away from. So I'm thinking we take the rover back up to that supply drop and we purposely blow it up at a distance so that I don't get blown up. Oh, and I also painted the rover. It's got a little red tongue. It looked like a frog to me. It just did. Look at this. It's got a mouth. It's got eyes. I mean, the back end doesn't really work with frog, but front looks like frog. And because I have glass now, I have lights. I don't have them on my hotbar yet, though. Oops. Can't spell lights. Good thing I failed English. For the holler lights. And then going here, going to groups. Lights. Toggle on off. So now I can press number 8. Well, we don't have to power it up. Turn on the motors so that we're generating electricity. And my lights aren't working. Oops. Oh, now I'm embarrassing myself. I can't jump back up there. Why did I design the rover this way? Okay. Says all on. Okay. Now they're on. Yeah, there we go. Looks like a frog. And then my my rover is actually loaded up with, oh, can't see what it's loaded up with, a bunch of materials. And the reason for that is I actually wanted to go down south and work on that dock that I started so then I can start collecting more ice. But with all the bases spawning down south, I no longer like that idea. And I have to go north anyway. So I'm actually going to go up to the Cobalt and build a ice collection or water collection facility there. So I'm going to meet you at the bunker, as long as the bunker's still there. I hope it is. I want to blow it up. See you then. Alright, so we have made it to the supply cache. We're currently 272 meters away. We've used 1% of our fuel to get here, which is awesome. We have fuel for days. I mean, I hope so. We got this long trek. I mean, we've made it 8 kilometers from the base. Just got a long ways to get to the Cobalt. And then I gotta go up and around and back down to the oil. And these are the mountains I was talking about before. Like, go up over there, there's still mountains. I still can't just... This rover will not climb up those mountains to get down. I mean, I blew it up in the road. Remember from last episode? I lost this wheel. In the road. So... And then there's still got a guy up there. I mean, I have rockets now. But the thing about the rockets is they have a 800-meter range. And the guns that are on that base also have an 800-meter range. Which means I have to take bullets in order to give bullets. Or rockets. As it is. And my respawn point, if I die, is all the way back there. And I'm not too much of a fan of taking bullets. But we're gonna give this little guy a rocket. Oh. Yes. Hopefully there's some scrap in there now. Let's hop back in the rover. See if we can actually... Every time. Camera's rolling. I can't get into this thing. As soon as the camera's off, I have no trouble. But anyway. Start up the motors. Get this thing rolling. Let's see if we can find some goodies. Alright, and oh, I forgot to turn off the motors. There we go. Now let's hop out. Well, it doesn't look like much. And no, the rocket did not make this hole. The explosives that were on the base made this hole. This is the explosion that I was worried about killing me. If you hit the wrong button when you go to open up one of these doors, this is the explosion that will kill you. That's why I hit it with the rocket and caused the explosion from a distance. So, make myself a little ramp. Get down here. Maybe? Come on. Keep digging. Alright. Obviously we're gonna have a bunch of iron, which you don't really need. We got some scrap metal, which is more iron. Looking for anything that is not iron. And I'm not seeing anything. We might be a bust. This one actually might have been empty. It might have been just a trap one. Might have just had explosives and that was it. It's got a sensor, which has 6 advanced computers. Oh yeah, this guy's got some gold in him. Advanced computer scrap has gold. Sensor clusters, I don't exactly remember what materials takes sensor clusters. But we got some gold. A little bit. But that makes it worth it. So I only needed a little bit more. Oh, and this guy's got 30 advanced computers in him? We have now 36 pieces of scrap. For the advanced computers anyway. We got 10 displays, which give us some more plastic. Advanced computers, plastic and gold. Sensor clusters. Yeah, I don't remember what sensor clusters took for materials. But I traded a rocket for at least some gold. And my inventory is completely full. Because I'm still holding rockets. Rockets take up a lot of space. So, anyway, I can actually make my way out of the hole. Start offloading some of our goods. Oh, what was that? Synthetic fabric scrap. Huh. Alright. We got some scrap for some new material. I'm not gonna put rockets there. I'm gonna put the rockets where... It's got inventory. Yeah, Control C. Okay. Rockets are in the seat. Because that's where you keep your rockets. And this thing's got hydrogen tanks right underneath these armor plates, which are full of fuel that will explode. So you keep your rockets in the seat right next to the exploding tanks. Yeah, it's exactly where you keep your rockets. Next to the explosives. All the explosives together right where you're sitting. Anybody else follow my logic? Just, it makes sense. You know, if I'm sitting in there and somebody shoots at me, I might make it to space. Well, I mean, my body will. The soul might not be attached anymore, but the body might make it to space. All right. I'm gonna... Well, I mean, I don't really need the iron, but I'm gonna grind up the rest of it just for environmental reasons. And I'll catch you guys in a bit. Alright, so we have made it to the end of the river here, which we are just north of the cobalt. I'm just gonna park up right here there we go, come to a stop. And the sun is going down very, very fast. I'll get away from those engines. But you can see that Ember has already actually retaliated. They have put a scouting outpost. You can't really see the word outpost because the cobalt is over top of it. But pretty close to the road, actually. They placed down that outpost. So I had to sneak around it to get up here to the cobalt. And then from there to this glorious river. So I'm gonna set up shop here. I'm gonna set up in a collector, a generator, a tank, and some wind turbines to make power. So that hopefully this up here will be collecting ice for me, so when I come up north here again, hopefully I'll have some fuel. Not that at the moment I am not actually needing it. I still have 84% on my hydrogen tanks down the bottom right there. So I still have plenty of hydrogen on board. The problem is that this is all of my hydrogen. I have no extra. My tank that is on the base is completely empty. All of my hydrogen is on this rover. So if this rover gets blown up by, say, scouting outposts, which there's now two. There's now two scouting outposts. There's one there, and there's one up there. They knew I was coming this way. And they knew I was coming this way because I blew up their supply cache. Ember is it's going to be the bane of my existence pretty soon here. I mean, a couple of those other bases were parallax. But the parallax bases have been actually defending themselves against my allies. Ember is the only one that has suffered losses so far. Ember is definitely angry, and apparently they are scouting out their next move. So speaking of moving, sun's going down. I need to get this thing built. So I will see everyone, or you will see me. Hopefully, you will see me. Hopefully I won't die. Shortly. Okay, well, I have built what I actually brought materials for, because I forgot to bring enough materials for the hydrogen tank. Yep. Yeah, I did that. So, I mean, I have a framework of a platform that I could eventually build the dog off from and have a riverboat. I do believe this river does go all the way up and connect to the ocean, so I could potentially launch boats from here in the future. That's one of the ideas. Anyway, so I got a collector down there, and it's conveyored up. I have the oxygen hydrogen generator underneath the tank. That's collecting ice. That's full of ice. That's full of ice. And I forgot to bring enough materials to make the tank. So it's not converting ice into fuel yet, because I'm a dummy. But we have a little bit of power. Yeah, this wind turbine, he's not doing so good. He's too close to the ground. It's not getting enough wind. But it's making enough power at the moment to at least collect the ice. Once I finish the tank and actually starts converting it into fuel, then I'll actually find out if it's enough power or not, or if I got to build more. But now that I can make glass, I also can make solar panels. The reason I didn't show solar panels so far is the game is currently broken with solar panels. They don't work. So I built one and it didn't work. So I didn't show it. And it's on the main base above it. It's on the roof of the hangar, actually. But they don't work, so that's a thing. But later this week, they are looking to send out a patch. Critical. And yeah, energy is critical. Yes, very much so. So, oh, yep, of course. Every time camera is on, I have to embarrass myself. Can't get into the rover. The lights are actually pretty nice. Lights off, lights on. I mean, I got lights on my helmet that do a little bit, but now for some night driving. Oh, we have an ember in the air, but it's going the opposite direction. Alright, I was making a little bit of hydrogen while I was sitting here. I'm actually going to, now that I've offloaded a bunch of materials to make this stuff, I should actually, see if I can crouch down here. Yep. I'm gonna take some of this ice with me. That way I can bring some back home to the base. So that I can at least have some fuel being made and have some on the base. Because once this facility is online and actually producing a whole bunch of hydrogen, because this is going to be working full-time when I'm out, well, doing whatever. So when I come back to here and actually build up the tank, it should be just filling that tank all the time. And okay, the mobile drilling platform is requesting clearance for a supply drop-off. Okay, to... Well, the only ember places that I can see are that scouting outpost and that scouting outpost. And yes, the I can't even speak. Mobile drilling platform is inbound. So I need to be outbound. And, yep, there goes again. Can't. Oh, jeez. Jumping is not one of my skills, apparently. Come on, I need to get... Wow, my aim. Your nose needs to be longer. Can I make your nose just a little bit longer? No, because I don't have any steel plate. No, I can't. Froggy. I suppose. Frog. It's a frog. It's all about the jumping. I have to jump all over his face to get on it. Maybe that's why it's also a frog. Anyway. We are going to get back on the road. Which is going to be fun in the night. And I'm going to continue on. If I can find the road again. We are going to make our way to the oil. That is the current plan. We are going to find the road, make it to the oil. There we go. Alright, on the road again. So, hopefully, you'll see me there. Alright, we're making a short pit stop here. Came across a friendly base. That's a rover refueling post. Well, I have a rover that relies on fuel. This is a refueling post. My rover might be a little bit on the wide side to get through this door. They have two doors. They open. Ah, yeah. But I still think I'm too wide to fit. Oh, this is nice. So, yeah, I mean, they have a full base bill, and then they got hydrogen tanks that are completely full. Of course, but their access denied. I can't use them. But this is where they refuel their rovers, which I haven't seen any of their rovers yet. But at least it let me walk around and... Oh, what's this? Okay. Ah, this is how we get up here. Yeah. Alright. And then up these stairs. It's kind of interesting. I don't need my lights on in here. Yeah, we got a little... Oh, you gotta walk around. Okay. Got a nice little seating table. Looks like they got an ATM over there. They got a store. They have a store. 8 stores. They got some lockers. Yeah, this is what the lockers look like. They got an armory. All access denied. Except for their weapon rack, but it's empty. Wait, can I get... Oh, I can get in there too. I just can't get in their lockers. Oh, and they got a bed. Oh, I can sleep in their bed. Huh. Well, I got a lot of driving to do. Maybe I could stop here and take a nap. No, can't get in those lockers. There's... Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything... Nothing they're willing to share. Oh, alright, well... I did, get a unknown signal on the way, though. So I'm going to, deposit the money I got out of that. And it's kind of really hard to see, but I currently have 163,000 space credits. That's quite a bit. And how I acquired that is I actually sold some iron and nickel and silicon to the base next door to myself. Then they were looking to buy, and I was looking for some money, so we actually got a little bit. And for sale, they really don't have much. They have a basic hand drill. They have an enhanced hand drill, but I already have one of those. It's right there. And med kits. Hopefully I won't be needing any med kits. I have some power kits on me currently. What are you... Oh, you're looking to buy welders. I currently have one of those welders that you're looking to purchase. You buy basic grinders and basic welders. And you... Okay, they're purchasing hydrogen bottles and power kits. Each one of these power kits is worth 763. They're looking for 5. I currently have 6. That's another $3,000. All right. Boop. There. 167,000. There, you know, helping the friendlies out with their power kit issues. And they're looking to buy a whole bunch of welders and grinders and stuff, which means they're probably looking to build some stuff. We'll close up the gate for them. Okay. And I did make a tongue bigger. So now that the camera's rolling, let's see if I can actually get on the road. Oh yeah, like, let's do that again. Just easy as can be. Wow, that we have another Ember Fortress Tower. And that mobile drilling platform stopped at those outposts over there on my way over here, and now it's going over and stopping at the Fortress Tower. And this is not the old one, because the old one is not too far from the iron base. Which the iron base is still 24,000. Or 24,000 meters, yeah. 24 K's away. So that's a new tower. But we have a new friendly base. The Agaris Heavy Engineering. Which sounds like they're looking for welders and grinders for that place. And it's still on the way to the oil. So we're going to drive over and check those guys out too. And I think it's this road that leads us to the base. I think so. I think it's this road. Well, I'm going for it. It's bringing us closer to that tower. But hopefully I don't get too close to that. Because I mean the engineering base is only 1.5 kilometers away, so I should not get anywhere near the tower. But ooh, we got water. And we're heading down. Heading down to the water. Now all we need is one of those free candy vans. And we can have a little campsite down next to the water. Oh, what is that? Oh. Okay, sorry. I had to park to read the text. It's just the drilling platform looking to make a delivery to the fortress tower. As I almost drove off the edge of the road. And now we got some weird road issues here. Alright. But we made it. Alright. I'm actually going to turn the rover off. And turn my lights on. Because this... Welcome to Agaris Heavy Engineering. This is a base. A defended base. It's one of those really beautiful Gatling guns. Gatling turrets. Which take armored plates, advanced computers, sensor clusters, metal grids. All the good stuffs is what they take to build. I don't even know how to make the armored plates yet. I'm sure it's in the plate stamp. It's a plate. I don't know what materials it takes. But we have... saloon. Well... we got some lights on in there. You guys open? It's kind of dark outside. I need a place to spend some time till morning. Oh, okay. We got some unbuilt things that are actually smoking. That's an oxygen tank. That's currently smoking. Well, I mean, that's, I guess, what you find outside of a saloon. Burning tanks. Oh, alright. Alright, so we got cola, we got coffee, Cyberdown Sunrise, Heavy Industry Iced Tea, Claying on the Beach, and the Pertam Mule. Well, it doesn't look like anybody's actually working. And I don't suppose they'll just let me help myself? Yeah. No. Access denied. Oh, alright. Can't get a drink. Or can't get even the food. I mean, neutron salad, Pertram omelet, Sabaroid goulash, terraforming pudding. Goulash is pretty good, but terraforming pudding. It sounds green. We got a nice couch. Okay. Oh. Well, I mean, nobody's around to serve me, but there is a vending machine. Ah! Got myself a coffee. There we go. Get my own drinks. And oh, that just goes back outside. There's my rover. Access denied. I need somewhere to spend the night. Suppose I could sleep on the couch. Got any better place? No. Whoa, okay, nobody's in the saloon. What's the next building? Town hall. Oh, that doesn't sound like a place to sleep. What's over here? B1. Oh, that's B1. I mean, if there's going to be sleeping quarters, that sounds like the place to be. Oh, of course. Not going to let me in. Can I just... Maybe they'll let the back door unlocked. F. No. Nope. You got beds in there? Looks like they got another kitchen. Definitely looks like living quarters. Clinic, of course. Clinic's gotta be... Oh, no. Hello? They got another vending machine in there. I can't even go to the clinic. Maybe that's where the ambulance comes from? Okay. What about over here? A1. No. You let me in your base. But you don't let me anywhere fun. Man, I'm just looking for a place to sleep. I mean... They don't even let me in the town hall. I mean, they don't let me in the town hall in real life either. I mean, politics. Yeah, I ain't going to. What about the back door? Nope. Oh, alright. Well, looks like I'm sleeping on the couch. Alright, well, turn off the lights. Can't turn off the lights when I'm sitting down. Alright, well, I'll take a nap and I'll see you in the morning.